Kill Crew was launched in 2020 during what was arguably the worst mental health year in recent history by two guys, Colton and Marco, who were making a bet that nobody was making. They decided to start selling apparel to people that were suffering from anxiety, depression, and PTSD. But they didn't start with influencer deals. They started with something that nobody was actually doing. They actually listened. Because most fitness brands build hype first and community second. And Kill Crew reversed that. They built an online community of 370,000 people that were not customers yet. They were just people that were struggling with the same demons: anxiety, stress, depression, PTSD. The community was the product. The clothing was secondary. People showed up because they felt less alone, not because Tim the Tap Man wore a hoodie. But they didn't just take orders, they listened. The community trained in MMA, Muay Thai, and boxing. And they needed shorts that actually worked for that. Kill Crew created Muay Thai shorts with longer drawstrings before anybody was doing it in the category. And they weren't following trends. They were solving for problems that their community actually had. That's how you know it's real. Then they embedded the mission into the business itself. They didn't donate to causes and then broadcast it out like most brands do. Revenue funded the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Clothes went to homeless veterans. And the community didn't hear about it on Instagram. They watched it happen in real time. And that authenticity is your currency for a brand. This is why celebrities, athletes, entertainers started asking to be a part of it. Tim the Tap Man, Kelly Oubre, Chase Edmonds, Travis McCoy, to name a few. These were not paid endorsements. These are people who bought the products, felt the mission, and wanted to be a part of it. The celebrities did not create that community, but the community helped create those celebrity partnerships. And that's the complete opposite of how apparel brands typically operate and work. This is part of how Kill Crew hit 10 million in revenue in year one. Not because they went viral, not because they chased celebrity, because their community was so strong that it became a cultural movement before the brand became a business. Here's the playbook. Listen to what your community actually needs. Build products for it, and fund your mission through the business, not marketing. These celebrities out there don't build the brand. The brands attract the celebrities. Do that, and everything else becomes inevitable.